moment you start harnessing water for transport, you immediately start to 2 or 3 things which are very relevant from the point of view of ecology also. One is maintaining the flow, and then river conservancy and guarding against floods and natural disasters. So it is the fastest growing mode, and the benefits it offers to the shippers, and this is where I want to dwell upon a little bit, is that in terms of its cost, it is the cheapest, not only in terms of rupees, but the cost to the ecology is also minimum in terms of the emissions, in terms of, I'll just state a small example. In case I want to expand my, logistics infrastructure, be it rail or be it road, the first thing that comes to mind, the first challenge that comes to mind is land acquisition. And the moment I start acquiring lands in areas that are densely forested or have very, fragile ecosystem, everything then kicks in. So we've had these controversies in Kerala, controversies in Goa, and I think I definitely stand by the side of the ecologists there. So what river transport does, it just mitigates that thing altogether. The moment you start moving your bulk shipment by water, you immediately obviate the need for any land acquisition. So that, plus the fact that there is low emission, plus it is cheap, it's a very, very useful and an eco-friendly way of transport. The entire length of the Brahmaputra river, starting from Sadia right up to Dhubri, 891 kilometers, is very, very important in national waterway too. But now, given the importance, the strategic importance and the ecological importance, it is as important for the country as a whole as is the national waterway one on Ganga. So, and Brahmaputra, of course, when we talk about Brahmaputra, the tributaries also come in. The connectivity issue, the connectivity to all the northeastern state, and most importantly, connectivity to Bangladesh and connectivity through Bangladesh. Now, this is the kind of potential we have in terms. This is more a slide for the economics of it. But the only point I'm trying to make here is that most of the commodities that are moving out of northeast to rest of the country can easily be moved through waterways. Of course, the onus lies on us to make those fairways navigable, to have an adequate fleet of vessels, and to have terminals. So we are working toward that. Is just to sensitize the audience. And so much of cargo is divertible per annum to inland water transport. So a substantial percentage. I mean, the Maritime Vision 2030 has given us a target of about 5% from 2% of the total logistics of India. And when it comes to the northeast, we are definitely targeting more than 20%, because in Bangladesh, 30% of the total cargo movement across the modes is done through inland water transport. And this is the potential how it is growing.